everyone. Good morning. Welcome to our session, which is Achieving Sustainable Operations. First, I'll tell you that we have a change in the lineup. Unfortunately, James Hogg, the fourth name down, called in sick. His wife is sick, not him. So we won't see him today. And Mark Sengupta, the session chair, also called in sick. So that's not a picture of me up there. You would say, oh, wow, Mark did not age very well. No, I'm Paul Steinitz. I'm also with ARC Advisory Group. So anyway, welcome to the session. Slide. Oh, me. Got it. Okay. All right, a little quick piece of housekeeping. You should know to silence your phones. You don't have to turn them off because you may want to do something interactive, but do silence them and give us feedback at the end of the session and check your app for updates. And again, please silence your phones. Okay, let me first say about sustainable operations. The term sustainable used to have a different meaning than it does now. Sustainable used to be long-term viable, long-lasting. That's the traditional meaning. But in manufacturing, it's come to mean being long-term viable by making sure that you take care of the environment, making sure you take care of your people. So, but it's not just what you do in your manufacturing facility, but in the life cycle of your products. Okay, so if you're looking for guidelines for this, the World Economic Forum had a sustainability strategy session in 2021, and they issued guidelines and principles of how you should be behaving sustainably. And they even recommended, they gave emissions reporting recommendations. Scope 1 is what you're doing inside your facility, your emissions. Scope 2 is what happens in your life cycle. You got to pay attention to your suppliers and what happens to your products once they leave your plant. There's also a Scope 3, which is the definition is not yet defined. Definition defined. The definition is not complete, but it affects everything like, for example, your employees commute to work. Now, that's pretty ambitious to measure that, but that is where the guidelines are heading. So what this is about, of course, is being environmentally friendly, people-friendly, paying attention to the environment, paying attention to your safety of your people and the surrounding area. There's a lot of challenges. And the challenge is you're trying to improve your business performance. And the challenges are technical. The challenges are people. There's also a lot of things that are under your control, like plant and personnel safety, but there's an awful lot of things on that list that are not under your control, like cost of energy. You still have to worry about all of it if you're truly going to be a sustainable operation. All right, now, how does automation fit in this? How did your job affect? Because sustainability covers a lot of areas that have nothing to do with manufacturing, but there are certain areas that manufacturing fits. And this is what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to optimize, minimize, do things safely, securely, being able to access remotely, and measure every report and everything. So that's the people in this room will be affected by these factors. All right, hindrances or obstacles. ARC polls our end user customers about what things are stopping you from doing all of this, and here's a list. Okay, again, there are challenges. And fortunately, today, we've got people that are going to come up on stage, experts, that are going to help you with some of those challenges, okay? So I'm going to introduce these folks. Ron Norris from Georgia Pacific, he's Director of Operations Innovation. Radek Rebecki from Ingredion. Unfortunately, James Hogg did not make it, but we do have two panel members, one shown on this, Kevin Smith, from Canvas AI. And there's another gentleman that graciously agreed to come up and be a panelist. He's an expert in the area. His name is Rajiv Saha. He's from Parabel. Okay, so we'll bring those folks up on stage and we'll appreciate your questions afterwards.